Traders Ultimate. We'll look at the markets here today, as tomorrow we're coming up to FOMC. That's going to be the big thing. We'll have a quick look at today. Early in the day here in this first half, we had markets really just kind of flagging out. This was a real nasty sort of chop fest going on. And we did have a few trades in here. It came out probably about even, but then in the afternoon, it's a really good afternoon. We could identify as a breakout through this flag pattern coming up. Got on top of the pivot points, and it actually, we were watching SPY over here. It came up, got on top of the pivot points, held support, and then we went long, and we traded this multiple times. A bunch of us used futures, some of us used options. And we're trade through this and nice and the day. And once again, our indicators really helping us out a lot. So that was what we did here trading today. However, tomorrow, the thing that's on everybody's mind is, of course, the Fed meeting, FOMC. So tomorrow they're going to be talking about, how they're what they're going to be doing about inflation, right? This discussion, but the issue, of course, being that they're going to raise rates super fast, super scared about. That's what's causing the pullback after Brainerd made his comments. Senate confirmation hearing. So now, say, in my personal opinion, I think the market, all in the markets, is happy about this. Least of all, really, I would say Powell and the environment. Now they're under a lot of pressure. They're under pressure from both. I uh, I have to imagine that this is not sitting very. I think they are going to placate the markets. We've had a 10% correction, and well for the 10% was yesterday, and I think that will spur them to be a little dovish in what they're going to say. It's my personal thought process on it. Now the question is, what kind of levels get tomorrow? Should already have these levels here on our charts from before. Let's see, we do have a downtrend line. This came from way up there. This downtrend stay. See, downtrend line here from of January. It's down, hitting peaks here, 17th January. Find that downtrend line. We of course want the 200 SMA on here, about there. Probably let's look here. Recently, it's actually a from when. Let's retrace, pull down. It's probably 8. I think that's probably actually see, like, it was actually retrace. I think those are probably going to help us find where it's going to go as well. These 100-day SMA up. Should so here's my thoughts. I think the FOMC comes out and educate people. And if they do like what they have to say, then this market could go right back to 4,600 easily. Easily. So oversold, right? So sold down, sold at it could have a sort of kind of my thought. If they come out really, really hawkish, then the markets could go. Hopefully, they're not going. Probably. So I'm just showing my levels while I'm doing this, trying to get my levels on the chart, see where my sort of chart that I see. That's one right. So that I am prepared. They look like mess, but once you realize what all the lines are, and that's why labeling them helps. It gets. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the market, guys. It's going to be choppy up until FOMC tomorrow, and of course, I will sit in the live trading and I will go over live as it's happening. Remember, the first initial movements right after the press notice is released, right at 2 market time. The first initial movements, the first 10 minutes, are always algo trading. So don't jump into it, okay? Don't jump into it. And usually that like initial move you see in the first 30 seconds is the wrong. Just keep that in mind as well. Wait until press conference to start. It's half an hour after the notice is released, the press release is released. It's half an hour after. Wait for Powell to start speaking. That's what's really gonna. Unless there's something incredibly bullish, or excuse me, incredibly dovish or hawkish in that press release, which there usually isn't. It's going to be. All right, guys. Take care. Have a nice evening.